It was a warm summer morning in the quiet suburban town of Maplewood, Ohio. The streets were filled with the familiar hum of life, neighbors mowing their lawns, kids riding bikes, and the scent of freshly brewed coffee wafting through open windows. Emily Carter, a 27-year-old teacher loved by her students and admired by her friends, stepped out of her small brick house, wearing her favorite yellow sundress. She had the kind of presence that made people feel at ease, always smiling, always kind. Her day seemed completely normal. Emily grabbed her usual iced coffee from the cafe on Main Street, waved at Mrs. Thompson, the elderly woman who sat by her porch every morning, and walked toward the park where she often read before work. She texted her best friend Claire, "Same spot at the park. You better not bail on me today." But Claire never replied. At 9:17 a.m., multiple witnesses saw Emily walking along the park trail, laughing while on a phone call. A jogger later claimed she heard Emily say, "Okay, see you soon," before ending the call. Just minutes later, Emily vanished. Her phone was later found on a park bench near the lake, unlocked, with her bag placed neatly beside it. No one saw her leave. No one heard a scream. Security cameras showed her walking into the park, but never coming out. Maplewood's residents were stunned. How could someone disappear in broad daylight, in a place so familiar and safe? Police officers quickly sealed off the area, searching every corner, yet there was no trace of Emily. The town that once felt safe now carried an air of unease. Parents held their children closer. Neighbors started locking their doors during the day. Rumors spread fast. Some claimed they saw a suspicious black SUV circling the area. Others whispered about Emily's ex-boyfriend who still lived nearby. For Claire, Emily's disappearance was a nightmare. She couldn't forgive herself for ignoring that last text. Detective Ryan Matthews, known for his relentless approach to solving cases, took the lead. He had seen many disappearances, but something about this one felt different. As the first day turned into night, search parties with flashlights combed through the woods, calling Emily's name. The park, once full of laughter, was now filled with fear and unanswered questions. Emily Carter had vanished, without a struggle, without a trace. And the truth behind her disappearance would soon reveal a chilling story that no one could have ever imagined. Detective Ryan Matthews stood near the empty park bench where Emily's phone and bag were found. The early morning sun cast long shadows across the empty playground. It didn't make sense. There were no signs of a struggle, no overturned dirt, no broken branches, not even a footprint leading away from the trail. The first 48 hours were crucial in any missing persons case, and Matthews knew it. He ordered the park to be searched again, this time with K9 units, drones, and volunteers, combing every inch of the woods. "If she's here, we'll find her," he told Claire, trying to sound reassuring, though doubt weighed heavily on his mind. Neighbors and friends were questioned. Claire admitted Emily had been anxious the past week, but refused to say why. "She kept saying something felt off," Claire told detectives, "but she wouldn't tell me more. I thought it was just stress." Security camera footage became the next focus. Dozens of cameras around Maplewood captured Emily walking downtown that morning, but after entering the park, she simply ceased to exist. The last frame showed her smiling while checking her phone. It was as if the earth had swallowed her whole. Tips flooded in, some useful, many not. A man claimed to have seen Emily talking to someone in a black hoodie near the lake, but he couldn't describe the person's face. Another woman swore she saw a black SUV speeding away from the park around 9:30 a.m. By the third day, the story went national. News vans lined Maplewood's streets, reporters broadcasting live from outside Emily's home. Social media erupted with hashtags, "Find Emily Carter" and "Maplewood Mystery" trending across the country. Matthews held a press conference, asking for calm and urging the public to share any information. "We are treating this as a possible abduction," he announced. The words sent shockwaves through the town. Maplewood wasn't the kind of place where people disappeared, especially in broad daylight. That night, Claire sat in Emily's room, everything was in at her best friends, her books neatly stacked, her clothes folded. On Emily's nightstand sat a small notebook. Inside were random notes and journal entries, most cheerful, except for one chilling line written just 3 days before she vanished. "Someone is watching me, I know it." Claire's hands trembled as she called Detective Matthews. If Emily had felt she was being watched, it meant her disappearance wasn't random. Matthews dug deeper into Emily's recent life. Interviews revealed that Emily had been receiving anonymous text messages for weeks. Creepy, cryptic messages like, "You look so pretty today," and "See you soon." She hadn't reported them, thinking it was a prank. Phone records traced the messages to a burner phone, but security footage at nearby stores gave nothing. Whoever it was knew exactly how to stay unseen. Attention quickly shifted to people close to Emily. Her ex-boyfriend Tyler became a prime suspect. He had a history of jealousy and had tried to contact her multiple times after their breakup. But Tyler had an alibi. He was at work miles away when Emily vanished. Then came the most disturbing lead. A nearby resident reported hearing strange noises in the woods late at night. Chains dragging, soft humming, like someone was trying to stay quiet. Search teams returned to the area and found something chilling. A torn piece of Emily's yellow sundress snagged on a branch deep in the forest, far beyond the park's main trail. It was the first physical evidence they had. But as the search expanded, it became clear. Whoever took Emily knew the woods well. The trails twisted endlessly, full of old hunting cabins and abandoned sheds. The place could hide someone for days, maybe weeks. Matthews realized this wasn't just a random crime. It was personal, and Emily's cryptic notebook entry might hold more secrets than anyone realized. Days turned into a week. The community's hope began to fade. Posters of Emily's face were everywhere, stores, gas stations, schools, but leads had gone cold. Then, a breakthrough came from an unlikely source. A local hunter's trail camera, set up deep in the woods, captured an image that made Matthew's blood run cold. It was Emily, alive, walking with a man whose face was partially obscured. Facial recognition software failed to identify him, but someone local named Harold Pierce, a quiet handyman who lived in a rundown cabin at the forest's edge. He was known for doing odd jobs and for having a disturbing fascination with young women. Police raided the cabin at dawn. Inside, they found disturbing evidence: Emily's phone case, her yellow sandals, and dozens of photographs of her taken without her knowledge. But Emily wasn't there. A hidden trapdoor in the cabin led to an underground room where Emily sat, tied but unharmed. Her eyes widened with relief when she saw Matthews. "I knew someone would come," she whispered as she was rescued. Harold Pierce was arrested, and the town of Maplewood could finally breathe again. Emily's life would never be the same, but her story served as a chilling reminder that evil can hide in plain sight, even in the safest of towns. What happened to Emily Carter shocked not just Maplewood but the entire country. Her story is a haunting reminder that danger can be lurking where we least expect it, and that sometimes the people we think we know best can be hiding the darkest secrets. If you were in Emily's shoes that morning, what would you have done differently? Do you think she noticed the warning signs too late? We want to hear your thoughts. Could this happen in your town? Have you ever had a strange encounter that felt off, but you brushed it aside? Comment below with your theories. Share this video with friends to spread awareness, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more real-life mysteries that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. Stay alert, stay safe, and remember, sometimes the scariest things happen in the places we feel most comfortable.